So this is Lines and Equations, practice number 17. And in this problem, all we get is 2 points and no graph. And we could get graph paper out and try and graph it that way, but ideally what we want to be able to do is just simply use these 2 points. This is all we have to find the equation for this line. So I'm actually going to stack these 2 points. I'm going to put 1, 3, and 4, 9 on top of each other. So it's this way. Because what I really want to do, this is x and this is y, and really this is like a table. So I've been given 2 points in the table. And to find the slope of a line, I need the change in y, so this goes up 6, compared to the change in x. This goes up 3. So what I'm really doing is looking at comparison of the rise, this goes from 3 to 9, over the run, this goes from 1 to 4. So if I were actually graphing this, I would see it go up 6 and go over 3. So we think of the rise over the run as the change in the y, that's what that triangle means, over the change in the x. And the change in the y is 6, and the change in the x is 3, which means the 6 divided by 3 is 2, so our slope is 2. So we got that. Without graphing or looking on a graph, all we had to do is set it up like a table. And so we know that that's the change in y compared to, these are the x and y, x and y. And so this is really the second y and the second x, and this is the first y and the first x. So what we're really doing is we're taking the difference between the two y's. 9 minus 3 is 6. 4 minus 1 is 3. And that's how we're finding the slope. Now, finding the y-intercept is a little bit more of a challenge in this case because we don't have the graph to look at. But we can put in part of what we know about the equation. We know the equation is y equals 2x plus something. But b is the something we don't know right now. But we do know two values of x and y. We know that when x is 1, y is 3. So I could actually put that in. 3 equals 2 times 1 plus whatever b is. Or 3 equals 2 plus, and it should be kind of obvious what b is at this point. So really we're just solving this. This b would have to be a 1 for this to be true, which means my y-intercept has to be 1. So that's where that would go. And we can always check it with the other point because we know that when y is 9, x is 4, so 2 times 4 plus b, so 9 equals 8 plus, that means the b has to be a 1, and it works both times, which means that has to be true. So that means our equation is 2x plus 1. Slope is 2, it's our m, and the y-intercept is 1. And we just plug those into the equation. And that works every single time if we can do that.